Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Emily and I have an unboxing for you today. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Emily and I have an unboxing for you today. You've already seen what will be in this box, no surprises here. But I have two regular size canvases in here as well as a set of mini Dazzles. I don't have any mini Dazzles from Diamond Art Club yet. Well, I do now. So I'm excited to get into those. We are going to look at the canvases. We're going to look at where the special drills go. I don't do very thorough unboxings. So if you're looking for something like that, I'm sure there are lots of other creators who will give you a more thorough look at these canvases if that's what you're looking for. But let's jump in because I'm excited to see what is in there. I realized I said that like I don't know what's in this box, but I do. And it is these beauties. And you guys know what's in the box too. So I have Ocean Breeze, Abundance, and the Sea Creatures mini Dazzles. I don't know which one we should start with. I guess let's start with a new release. We'll start with Ocean Breeze. Let me get these out of the way. I have so many edits to make. This is a relatively small canvas, at least for Diamond Art Club. It's 17 by 21 inches or 42.7 by 52.8 centimeters. This is an Erica the Goober kit, and I loved this image when I saw it last week. I very rarely get new releases. We're not going to do the toolkit. If you want to see that, there are lots of people who do those. I rarely grab a new release, but I needed this one. She's so cute. And the last Erica the Goober kit that came out, I'll pop a picture up. It was Flamingo. Well, I don't know if this was the last one that came out, but the last one that came out that I needed to have was Flamingo Sunset. And I came in and out of my cart so many times. Oh, look how pretty she is. I took it in and out of my card so many times. It's a silver card. And I never got it, and then they discontinued it. She was only in stock for a couple of months. She just came out this summer, and it seems like the Erica the Goober kits get discontinued relatively quickly. So as soon as I saw this one last week, 2 weeks ago, today I'm filming on a Saturday, so today's a new release. It was last Saturday that this one came out. And so as soon as I saw her, I was like, well, I love her, and it's Erica the Goober, so I have to have it right now, or else it'll get discontinued and I'll never have her. I could find Flamingo Sunset on a D-Stash site. I don't know that I need her that badly, but, you know, this one I did need, so. It's not so, is it FOMO if you know that you're gonna miss out? It's not so much fear of missing out as knowledge of missing out. I knew that not wasting any time on this one. All right, let's look at the canvas. Mrs. Coffee did a really great sneak peek of this one. She always does great sneak peeks, but I was really sick, and so I kept waiting for the sneak peek to come out, and I follow Mrs. Coffee, but I just missed it somehow. And so I just kept waiting, and I was like, I guess there's not going to be a sneak peek of this one. Oh, she's so little and cute. And then finally, I was waiting. I went ahead and ordered it, and I was waiting for the kit to come in, and I was like, I just really want to see it. Surely there was a sneak peek. There were sneak peeks of everything else. Like, there shouldn't have been a shipping delay. And so I searched it, and there it was. Let me roll her backwards real quick. There it was, right where it was supposed to be, right where it had been the whole time. And I just missed it. She's so pretty. I've mentioned this before when I was showing off a Diamond Art Club painting, but I didn't do a great job of explaining it. If you're seeing these gray lines on the painting, these are just on the cover sheet. They do this perforated cover sheet so that you can just tear the cover sheet as you go, so you don't have to section it off and cut it as you go. But it does make for, it can make for sort of a strange viewing experience if you're looking at it and you're like, why is she on a grid? But she's just so pretty. And her little shell crown. Sorry, I'm using a new tripod today and I realized it's not quite what I needed, but I refuse to back down at this point. I will not be resolving the issue in another way. I'm just gonna make it work. We'll see. I love her. And she's little. She's relatively little. Okay. I'm actually going to pull out the special drills. There's quite a few of them. Let me see if I can just pull them out. Okay. You're taller now, which I think solves my tripod issue. I cut the special drills out. I would have eaten some extra protein for breakfast if I knew that I was gonna be like compelled to do that by my own, I don't know, self-loathing, whatever my problem is. And I have placed the drills sort of generally, like, not exactly where they all go, but giving us generally an idea. I am stealing this. This is not an original idea. So if you're watching this and you've only ever watched me for some reason and you're like, wow, what a great idea. Not my idea. Lots of people do this. Not an original idea. Just something I thought would be helpful since I was already cutting them out. So there are lots of special drills here. We have 2 ABs. So starting with this one that is roughly the color of a shell, AB 819. And that is going to be where you might expect in her shell crown up here at the top. We also have an AB 5200, 5200 being, I don't remember, I think 3865 is winter white, and then I never bothered to figure out what 5200 is considered because it is also white. Anyway, this is AB 5200, and this is going to be the white spots throughout her crown and then in her little head jewel here. We have then, moving on, I'm just going down the list, which you literally can't see. I'll go over here then. Going down the list, the next one is going to be L5200. This is, I guess I'll look at the box. An iridescent diamond. This is a crystal drill. I think the names that we have for these drills are a little bit silly. I wasn't in charge of naming them, that's for sure. But 5200 crystal drill, so it's essentially going to be sort of a clear silvery shimmer. Not shimmer, there's no glitter, but it's going to give you sort of a silvery effect. And that is going to be, you can see they gave us about 30 of those drills, and those are going to be in her jewelry here. And I didn't see it up top, it may be there as well, but I only really saw it in her rings here. And then we have 5 fairy dust, C893. It's going to be hard to see the shimmer, maybe not. You might be able to see some of it. This is going to be, again, all in her seashell headdress here. Next up, I can't really, 3809. is this blue one, or like a teal turquoise. Is that teal? You can see the shimmer much better here. It's easier to catch on camera when they're a darker color. And this is going to be exclusively in her eyes, as far as I can tell. You can see again, just like with the crystal, not crystal, what do they call it? Iridescent drill, which is not iridescent. They've given us about 30 of them. So just in her eyes, as far as I can tell. Up next, we have 3813, and this is a big healthy bag of this pretty green, like a mint green. Hard to see the sparkle on this in the camera, I think. I don't know if I can do any adjustments later to help with that. We'll see. But this is going to be all throughout the background here on the bottom. So I set it over here, but it, whoops, so sorry. Whoa, I knocked the tripod. We've gone off the rails. So I've set it on this side, but of course it's on this side as well, sort of symmetrically. And then finally, not finally, second to last, penultimate, a Fairy Dust 3865, Winter White. I know this one. Not going to be able to see the shimmer very well, but again, this is going to be throughout the background. There's a lot more on my left, her right, I suppose, on this side all the way up so that her background sort of shimmers. I imagine there's more sort of throughout her headdress as well. And then, last but not least, Z3836 is this pretty purple. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. And that is going to go in sort of the base of her headdress, has this purple throughout. Like the second layer down here, you can sort of see there's like the cone seashells and then the more scallops. The scallops have like a purple twined around them, and that fairy dust purple is what's running around them. She's so pretty. I love her. What do you guys think? Again, Mrs. Coffee did a very thorough sneak peek of this one if you want to see in more detail. Let me put her away. Let me put these away and then put her away. And then I'll grab the next one. Up next, we have Abundance by Andrea Garvey. The last one, Ocean Breeze, was a round kit. You can see it in the corner here on my chair. This one is a square. This was a restock. I have been eyeing this kit really since I found Diamond Art Clout shortly after. I am sure that I found it on a D-Stash site or something, and that's how I find a lot of them. Like, oh, what is that? And then I go look at it on the actual website to get a larger image. And the image itself just really spoke to me. It's just really gorgeous. I think it's going to be a lot of confetti. We'll see once we get the canvas out. But this restocked, and then Ocean Breeze came out. And so I was like, this will be perfect for them to show up together. This is another smallish kit. So 17 by 22, 43 centimeters by 56 centimeters, only an inch larger on one side than Ocean Breeze, which we just saw. Set this over here. But the image just really caught my eye. It's just like really spoke to me, and I haven't been able to get past that. So here we are. Here's the trading card. The little spokes in the edge, I think, mean it's a bronze. Is that right? Yeah, I got a bronze card. Let's see the colors in the sticker sheet. I like the trading cards. I have no expectations of ever making it to a point where I can get rewards. So here's another look at the original artwork. Yeah, it just like spoke to me in some way. And so I've been keeping an eye out for it since. And it was just the right time with the other kit coming out that I really wanted. So here we go. And this is an older kit, so all of the special drills are going to be below 150. So we have about 5 of them, it looks like. Okay. Ooh, sorry. Exciting. And I think this is pre-fairy dust. I think this has been around for a while. I could be wrong. Let's find out. Let's find out how wrong I am together. I'm doing my best. I went to put the other kit away and realized I still have my Costco card in my pocket. I've got a lot going on. Now I'm having a hard time putting this. I'll do that later. What is happening? Okay. Let's get this canvas out. I semi-recently unboxed 2 pretty large confetti heavy kits. I did Mermaid Tea Time and then Forest Dragon. Those are both gigantic. I have quite a few. I have some larger kits now in my stash. So it's like, let's, in my collection, like, you know what, we're rolling from the top here. Let me come to this side. Let's, like a small kit. Ooh! This perforated cover is gonna get me. It's gonna cause me stress. Sorry. Sorry, guys, sorry. Whoa. That's really pretty. Okay, hang on. Let's roll it backwards. There's one thing about Diamond Art Club that I think is like, it's very nice. It seems a little bit like cheating because they print the canvases so beautifully. They really print the canvases like very realistically to the original artwork. So whoops, that's upside down. I told you guys, we're struggling. They print the canvases very realistically to the original artwork so that when you take it out of the box, you're like, well, this is gorgeous. Once I start putting drills down, it's going to be even better, which is usually true. But the finished product is not necessarily, do I want to keep going with this statement? I don't know. I feel like it causes you to purchase even more canvases when you may not have finished as many. I'm not going to finish what I was going to say. I'm going to stop right there. But I do feel like they have, I think they're very smart about that, and that they know that as soon as you take it out and you see that it's already beautiful, people are like, oh, I'll just, this is already gorgeous. I feel confident I can keep buying from them. I do like their quality. I just think that's very clever because a lot of diamond painting canvases are often like photo negatives or, they're supposed to look beautiful when they're done. And they're like, what if they look beautiful as soon as you got them out? Sorry, I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that bubble. Okay. Look how pretty. Sorry, I don't know why I'm out of breath. Again, the artist here is Andrea Garvey. I did check before I got started today, and all of the canvases, both of these larger canvases and the mini Dazzle that we're going to see later are in stock still. I think a lot of people are waiting for Diamond Art Club's Black Friday sale, so maybe the new releases these last few weeks aren't going as quickly as they expected. I know the Halloween drop was a big deal. So yeah, this is gorgeous. There is some color blocking. They are big on the color blocking. So for a floral, I mean, there really is a lot of color blocking for a floral painting. So this white flowers, whatever this is, a flower. This white flower is a good example. You've got a lot of this, sorry, I can't. This white dot here. This flower is almost entirely that white dot. Looks like most of this is, you know, we've got a patch here that's, sorry, I'm doing a really bad job here. Got a patch there that's all one symbol. Yeah, I mean, it's more, a lot of florals are just, you know, one color, one dot of one color and then move on. So let me again take the specials out. I don't know if you guys like that, let me know. If not, I'll never do it again, but I did it once. I'm not gonna not do it for this one. And I haven't gotten any feedback yet because I'm just talking to myself at this point. So you guys let me know. My neighbors behind me, apparently their children both have recorders, like the flutes that children have to make the worst noises you ever heard on them. I don't know if you can hear them, probably not. However, that just started. Okay, here are our ABs. We only have ABs in this one. Again, this isn't rendered before fairy dust drills, as far as I know. Here are the other drills. We have lots of beautiful colors. I don't know if this is a great look at the color story for you, but all of the white outlining is this 3865. Winter white. Okay, so I did, again, generally place the special drills. Oh, I just realized you can see the cat toy. That is a cat toy. I don't know what else. I just go, oh, what if they think it's something else? What could it possibly be? The special drills are sort of everywhere, so it doesn't really help in this scenario to place the special drills in their general location because there isn't a general location. But I'll just sort of go around. I'm not going to go in order this time. We have the 137. I do have a, I'll see if I can put the picture. I don't know if it's a picture or a PDF. I can probably still pop it in here. I think I have a cheat sheet of like what the below 150 codes translate to for Diamond Art Club's AB codes before they switch to just labeling them AB in the DMC code. But this is my favorite one so far. This AB, this blue AB. I was gonna say the DMC code, AB blank. No DMC code. But 137 is gonna translate to a specific DMC code, which I will put on the screen. But this is starting here. We've got it here. It's going to be throughout everywhere. You can see this is a largish bag, but just so you get an idea, this is kind of the color we're looking for when we get this 137. So it's going to be, again, throughout the painting. 124 is up next. Again, I'll either have that table up for you or I'll tell you what the actual DMC code would be for this. And this is going to be obviously pale pink, but going to be in the pale pink areas, really highlighting flowers. We've got a lot of it here. It's going to be throughout this space here. We have a green AB. This is 134. This is going to be the one we have the least of, it looks like. But this one I found, where did I find it? I lost it already. Here, this is showing up as a very like lime green or like pale lime green here. And then I see some here as well. Again, it's going to be highlighting like the very tips of a leaf. We've got some here, here, here. This is 101. It's a much lighter blue AB than our 137. And this one is, I don't want to say low light, and you can't even see where I'm pointing because my tripod is slowly sliding down. I give up. Do. Could you guys tell that it was slowly sliding down the whole time? So this very light AB is gonna be, again, not a low light, but in our paler blue flowers. I'm pointing there, but it's not there. But it does show up here and here. And again, a largish bag. So we're gonna see this throughout the paler areas of the blue flowers. And then last but not least, we have this 133 orange AB. And this is going to be where you might expect it. Sort of in the center, highlighting the edges of the petals of our orange flowers. So around the centers, and then right around the edges of those orange flowers. All right. So all that's left is my mini Dazzle set. So I'm not sure, I have not shown you guys a mini Dazzle, I don't think, or shared a mini Dazzle with you. So I'm just gonna wing it. Let's see how it goes. Let me put these away and I'll grab that out. Okay, last but not least, mini Dazzles. I have 2 paint gem sets, but this is my first mini Dazzle set. I did what a lot of people have suggested, and I just made a little slit in the top of this sleeve so I can slide it off and then maybe slide it back on at some point. Ooh, okay. We're opening together, friends. Don't know what I'm getting into here. Okay, drills, good. Little kit. Whoops. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, sleep. Okay, that's it. So we do have a little card. So I got the sea creatures because I think it must have been on the VIP group. Someone posted the shrimp. Little shrimp, and he's so cute. I couldn't stand it. And really, all of them are so cute. It's so rare, I feel like, to see a set of something where I love all of them. And so this is another one, sort of like Abundance, where I've just sort of been waiting. Let's see what's in here, because this seems to be the sticker sheet. Oh, nothing. Well, I guess this is the instructions. Okay. Curious. Okay. You can go back in here. You can go back in here. One of the really cool things about mini Dazzles, which has made me strongly consider finding a set where I liked all of them, is that mini Dazzles are all special drills. So these are all fairy dust drills. Let's look at the little canvases first, and then we'll go through the drills. Oh no. Come on, hands. We're almost there. I see him. He's at the back. Best for last. Jelly. Seahorse. Little crab. Octopus. Starfish. And the shrimp. He's so cute. It cracks me up. It's so funny. Okay, let's set these guys out just so we can enjoy their cuteness while I don't want to cover up the shrimp. Okay, little crinkle noise. Does it bother people that badly? Do I need to give you a warning? Oh, it's one long train. Okay. I'm not going to call out the numbers. I am going to make my phone focus. I love shimmer drills. Kaminar Club calls them fairy dust drills. So having a set entirely of shimmer drills. 38.65. Wind turbine. Z310. I said I wasn't going to do that, but a shimmer true black is like, yeah, I feel like a shimmery goth. I feel like that's right up my alley. Okay. I love this. They're gonna be beautiful. The seahorse is super cute. The seahorse might be cuter in person than the shrimp. I mean, I think finished. Sorry, I keep scrubbing. My hand is killing me. Winnie and I had a dispute about his grooming routine. And it takes forever for my skin to heal. It's just dry. Bless you, Tulip. Yeah, it's cute that they give you a little, these feel like, yeah, there's definitely like a real sticker there. Oh, it says right there, bonus stickers. Reading is important. Yeah, cute. And only 18 colors for the whole set. I like that. Very nice. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining me for this. I have a lot of editing to do because I haven't recorded in several weeks, so this was a little bit silly, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know what you think about taking the special drills out. I don't know if that helps you see them better or if it's easier to just point them out. If you can visualize them, just knowing what type of drill it is, sort of when I point them out on the sticker sheet. If that's easier for you, that's fine. I will link, or I'll put the link to Mrs. Coffee's sneak peek of Ocean Breeze down in the description box. I don't know when Abundance came out. I think it's been quite a while. If there is a sneak peek of that from whenever it did come out, I'll link that below as well. So, and the mini Dazzles, they get sneak peeks as well. So I'll make sure the sneak peeks, the official ones, are linked below if they're available. All right, guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.